The teacher yells at the students, saying that she has already told them that she doesn't want cell phones in the classroom because they're a distraction. She throws the students' phones away, breaking them. She says they don't learn anything. She doesn't want cell phones in her classes. Can they not understand this? One of the students, Lizzie, says the teacher is out of her mind. She broke all of their cell phones. The teacher tells Lizzie to be quiet. The teacher is in charge in the classroom. Lizzie says the phones are too expensive. Liam says it's her fault his father won't buy him another cell phone. The teacher says that this is not her problem. What she wants is for them to learn. They need to understand that. Carol wants to know how she's going to text her boyfriend now. The teacher replies that she doesn't know. The only thing she wants is for them to learn the subject, and that's why she broke this pile of rubbish. Lizzie thinks it's offensive that she calls her phone junk because she had the latest model on the market, the most expensive one, a phone that the teacher couldn't afford. The teacher says she doesn't need luxury, just make and receive calls. Liam wants to know what to do now, who will pay for the damage. Lizzie also wants to know. This should be deducted from her salary since she did this. She wants the students to shut up. They're very naughty, cheeky, spoiled. She won't admit anyone using a cell phone in her class, is that clear? Lizzie replies yes. The teacher asks her to be respectful. She's the most daring among them. Lizzie replies that she knows that. The teacher says that she was clear and is leaving them under warning. If they don't follow the orders, they will fail. Lizzie is furious. She curses the teacher for breaking her expensive new cell phone. Carol says that the worst thing is that now they can't send a message to anyone. She also gets furious. Lizzie says they need to do something about the teacher. Liam agrees, asks if she's thought something. Lizzie says she doesn't have any plans, but will do whatever it takes to make the teacher do very badly. What she did will not go unpunished. The mother asks her daughter to get in the car soon. Lizzie comes in and says she needs to tell her something. The mother asks what happened. Lizzie shows her cell phone and asks her mother to take a good look at it. Mom wants to know how this happened. She just bought this cell phone. Lizzie says it wasn't her who did it. It wasn't her who broke it. It was the teacher, a disgusting old woman who broke her and her classmates' cell phones. The mother doesn't understand how this happened. The phone is new, or rather, it was new, right? She asks how that happened. She doesn't believe a teacher would do that with the students' cell phones. Lizzie realizes that her mother doesn't believe what she says, and thinks it's absurd, not believing her own daughter. She asks her mother to believe what she says. The mother says that she believes in her daughter. What she doesn't understand is how a teacher can behave like that. But if the daughter says she believes, and asks the daughter to say who the teacher is, they need to do something. Lizzie says the teacher is so insignificant she doesn't even know her name. The mother says that she'll check this situation out, and if she did that, she messed with the wrong student, because no one can mess with her daughter and get away with it. She'll pay for what has done. That's exactly what Lizzie wanted to hear, and asks her mother what she has in mind, since soon the teacher will be leaving school. The mother tells Lizzie to be calm, that won't be a problem, with a phone call she'll solve everything. The teacher is leaving when a man sneaks up behind her and steals her bag. He laughs and says the bag is his now. The teacher tells him to return what's hers, but he says that if she wants to get the bag back, she'll have to run after him. He doubts that she will be able to. She tells him not to be stupid. There are all her documents, cell phone and money. She asks him to return it. The thief laughs and says that if she wants it, she'll have to go after him to get it. The teacher is furious and curses the thief, but he provokes her, making her run after him, saying that if she wants her bag, she'll have to run after him. The teacher tries to recover the bag, but she can't, and starts talking to the thief to stop joking and return her bag. He doesn't listen. She asks him to at least return the documents, but he still denies the request, and says that if he's going to steal, he needs to do the job well. She gets desperate. She doesn't know what to do. Her entire salary was in her purse, in addition to her phone and documents. Lizzie asks her mother what time the man she hired to resolve the situation is due to arrive. The mother says that Lizzie is very anxious, she should calm down. They said this guy is very good at what he does. Lizzie replies that if he was that good, he would have taken the bag from that disgusting old woman by now. Mom asks her to relax and stop scandal. She tells Lizzie not to forget that what they're doing is very dangerous. Lizzie says she knows, but asks the mother not to forget that she's doing this for her dear daughter. Mom says the guy is really taking too long. Will they have to wait too long? Lizzie sees the guy approaching and thinks it's him. The thief approaches and says he warned that he was very efficient. He brought what she asked for. The mother is satisfied and congratulates him. She realizes that he really does a great job. She's satisfied. The thief says that for the amount she paid, the service is fair. He hands over the bag. The mother thanks him, but says that his work there is finished. She doesn't want to be seen with him. He says that's fine, and when she needs another job like that, she knows where to find it. The mother asks if Lizzie recognizes the bag. Lizzie says yes, it's her purse. Surely, she must have a lot of money there. And with that money she's going to buy a new cell phone. The mother says she thinks it's fair for her to do that, and asks if her daughter is calmer now. Lizzie says yes, and it's all thanks to her. The mother says they need to get out of there before anyone sees them. Lizzie is walking with Carol when she bumps into the teacher. She asks them to be more careful. Lizzie says it was the teacher who got in their way. Carol asks if the teacher is so old that she can't see anymore. Lizzie thinks this is very funny and laughs. The teacher says they're very abused. If she could, she would have expelled them both from school. Lizzie says it's a good thing she's not the principal. The teacher asks where Lizzie got a new cell phone. Lizzie asks if she means the one in her hand. She says she bought it. The teacher notices that Lizzie has her bag. Just yesterday it was stolen. She wants to know what Lizzie does with her purse. Lizzie replies that she needed money to buy a new cell phone, and since she broke her old one, that's fair enough. She even had enough left over to buy Carol a phone. The teacher realizes that they used her money to buy this junk. Lizzie confirms that's right, and says they're not crap. She doesn't know how to use them and says that. The teacher tells her to return the bag. She needs the documents. Lizzie says she can rest assured, because the garbage that was inside the bag, she was disgusted, and didn't even touch anything. She just needed the money. She can give that crap back. The teacher says that in addition to being sassy, Lizzie is also a thief. She's ashamed of it. Lizzie tells her to shut up. She doesn't want to hear her annoying voice anymore, and says that she needs to understand that in this school, the students make the rules. Carol says that's right. They're the ones who dictate the rules, and the teacher should just follow them. The teacher says that's enough. She just wants her bag back. Lizzie says if she wants the bag, then she'll have it back. That rubbish isn't useful. The teacher says she will not tolerate this attitude. She tells the girls to wait for her at the administration in a few minutes. Lizzie says the teacher will wait alone. Don't even think she'll go to the principal. Carol says she won't either. The girls leave without obeying what the teacher asked, leaving her behind. The mother asks what this is. Lizzie says the teacher went to the principal and they kicked her out of the school. The mother doesn't believe this is happening. Who had the nerve to kick her out? She doesn't understand why they tease her daughter so much. Lizzie says she doesn't know why they pick on her. She says that she would like her mother to go with her to resolve this situation, so that they can see who they're messing with. They cannot leave things as they are. Mom says she's going to talk to the principal right now. Who do they think they are? How can they do this? They'll show that nobody messes with Lizzie. Lizzie says that's right. That teacher needs to learn to respect them. The mother says that she'll sort it out right now. She wants her daughter to show her who this teacher is. Lizzie says that she's going to show who the damn teacher is, so that her mother can teach her a lesson. Mom says they'll sort it out now. She says that her daughter can rest easy. She'll show that nobody messes with her. They look for the teacher, who meets them on the way. The mother says they were really looking for her. The mother asks how that was possible. The teacher tells the mother to continue. Lizzie also speaks, but the mother is silent, which leaves Lizzie furious, saying that this woman is the one who has been making her life hell. The mother recognizes the teacher, asks if it's her. The teacher replies yes. She's there to listen to them. They don't want to say anything. Go on. The mother says she wanted to take advantage of seeing her again to thank her. She's deeply grateful, thanks to the classes of this teacher, that today she's a successful woman and a great professional. She's happy to have the opportunity to say this to her teacher. Lizzie is furious. She doesn't understand what her mother is talking about or why she's thanking this teacher. Doesn't the mother realize that this woman was the one who broke her phone and got her kicked out? She made Lizzie's life hell. Did the mother forget everything she said? The mother tells her daughter to be silent. It's better for her not to say anything more, and to behave well, showing the good manners that she taught her. That wasn't the education she gave her. The teacher understands that it's Lizzie's mother and asks if she can say her name. The mother says that Lizzie is her daughter and she is Grace, former student of the teacher. She imagines the teacher doesn't remember, a long time ago, in the same school. The teacher explains that Lizzie brings the cell phone to school and keeps looking at it all the time, gets together with her friends to frame her, and still lacks respect. She explains that this is why she's trying to fix her. She says that it's starting to rain and asks them to accompany her to a room so they can talk better. They enter the room and can talk better. The mother understands what the teacher meant out there. Now she understands why the teacher is acting like that towards her daughter. But one thing she also knows is that there are other ways out of this situation and asks her not to expel Lizzie from school. The teacher says it's okay, she won't expel her, but she does it at the mother's request and asks her to please educate her daughter better so that she has more respect. She says she will do it, turns to Lizzie and tells her to immediately apologize to the teacher. Lizzie says that she won't do it. But her mother says that she isn't asking, it's an order. The mother says that this teacher was the best example of teaching she had ever seen. Thanks to her and to what she worked in the classroom, today they have what they have. If the mother is successful today, it was because of this teacher. If today she has companies and a lot of money, it was because the teacher educated her, corrected her, so that she could be a good person. So she doesn't want to argue. Lizzie must apologize immediately. Lizzie apologizes to the teacher, regretting everything that happened. Her attitude wasn't correct. The teacher says that's fine. She'll accept the apology. But if she goes back to acting badly, the teacher will correct her again. The mother says that the teacher has her permission to get her daughter's attention when necessary, and as for Lizzie, she hopes her daughter understands that she needs to respect and obey the teacher. Lizzie says she will be available. The teacher says it was a pleasure to see a former student.